was wondering.
They like video recording and being awesome, and this is the first card I was able to read. We have KY Kid and Alright, from Chicago. They love dancing and running and Netflix and everything else. We have Queens and Imposter. Get down here, ladies. Come on. Hit your mark. And do a little dance. Yes? Ooh, that was beautiful. Alright, another pair from Chicago. I wonder why. They like video games and exercise and swimming and basketball. They like a whole lot of stuff. We have Gohan and Disney. Oh, that was smooth about understanding. Another one from Chicago. They like video games and hiking and volleyball and everything else. They like Jerry and Barry. Get down. I want to see some music. Come on. Really? That's it? Alright, I'm feeling that. Not really. From Chicago. This is really, they like sports and music and video games. We have Tony Hawk and Bird. Oh,
nice.
Totally from Illinois and Ohio. They like screenwriting and singing, and they're really artsy, and I kind of like them because they have really cool stuff written down here. We have Jesse and Kevin. It's okay. From Park Ridge and something else. I have no idea what that says. They like biking and fishing and Newfoundlanders and eating Netflixes. I don't just get down here. Can you do that again? Alright, from Lockport in Chicago. I don't even know what this says. Matt and Dean, get down here! And last but not least, from Chicago, they like going to the beach and arts and crafts and just being parts of fairy tales. We have Pumpkin and Frog, get down here! And last but not least, we have the man. Wait, did I not introduce you?
No, I was just going to dance with him.
Oh, good. Okay, I'm glad. And it's KYK, right? I can see that far. Yeah. All right, last but not least, we have the men, the myth, the legends. We have Neil Pinklebottom and
Put it out! Bring it in! Bring it in! And give it a Alright! Welcome to the Game Show, where our brave and bold contestants will put their wits, skill, and game show awesomeness to the test on a collection of TV's favorite game shows on a game show! Your host, Neil Pinklebottom. Over the next hour, our contestants will answer trivia questions and attempt to complete our game show challenges in order to collect as many points as possible. Today's top 3 scoring teams will take home prizes, and today's number 1 team will be crowned today's game show kings or queens! TV viewers, friends, and family at home, thank you for tuning in. It's time to toss away that magazine, kick away that TV dinner tray, and buckle into that lazy boy for an hour of game show awesomeness on the Gameshow Gameshow! Excellent, everyone, since we've already made a decision on which teammate was going to play first, let's send everyone else back into our studio audience and you can root them on, cheer them on. Grab yourself a chair because that sitting thing is way more comfortable than the other version. All right, and so cool. I'm gonna come over here, and I'm coming over to you, Frog. Come move over. We have a lot of space here. Yeah, you don't need to stand down there anymore. Frog, you definitely put on a show out there. So I'm gonna give you control of the board. We've got 6 categories. They are TV hangouts. Show us your match this pose, aka Disney movies, Chicago landmarks. Let's have them bring the chairs out. Yeah.
You can come out, guys.
We're missing you.
We miss you, everyone. We want them to see and root on their teams.
Yes. Come on out.
All right. So, Frog, you're going to get control of the board. So, please pick a category and point value.
Disney movies, 2 points.
All right. For 2 points, get your paddles ready, everyone.
Everyone ready? All right. Here we go.
Which character broke the internet in 2018? And that is Eddie.
Wreck-It Ralph.
Is it Wreck-It Ralph?
Why, yes, it is.
Yeah! 2 points for you, Eddie, and you've got control of the board.
Chicago Landmarks for 3 points.
Great. For 3 points, Chicago Landmarks. What is the name of the fountain featured in the title sequence of Married with Children? And that is Paul Harden. Is it the Buckingham Fountain?
Oh, yes, it is.
You got control of the board.
Disney movies, 5.
All right. For 5 points, it's Disney movies. As far as Disney songs go, how many have won Academy Awards? All right, let's take a look.
3.
Is it 3? That's what we call an underestimate, everyone. An underestimate. All right, let's try that again. How many won Academy Awards? And that is Pasta.
7.
Is it 7? Still somewhere short. We've got one last shot here. And how many have won Academy Awards? And that's Steam. 2. Is it? Yeah. Listening skills are a thing we'll work on.
I'm sorry.
Samantha, what's that answer?
The answer is 13.
13 Academy Awards have gone to Disney songs. The first one was When You Wish Upon a Star from the movie Pinocchio, and the most recent one was Remember Me from Coco. All right, so I'm going to come over to you, Big Bird, to give you control of the board.
Disney movies, 4.
For 4 points, we're going back to Disney movies.
This is a very popular category.
Which villain had flunkies named Flotsam and Jetsam? If you might think where you would see Flotsam and Jetsam in the world, let's take a look, Big Bird.
Frozen.
Is the villain named Frozen?
No.
Oh no. Flotsam and Jetsam are not typically things you find in ice. Let's try that one more time.
Soul.
All right, Frog.
Ursula?
Is it Ursula?
Yes!
That was a pretty hefty hint that you took there.
I
Pretty hefty
had to
hint.
give some love.
Yeah, a little bit. So you've got control of the board, Frog, and some points.
TV Hangouts, 3.
For 3 points, it's TV Hangouts.
3?
Yes, 3.
Okay.
Set in Sunnydale, California, this show often visited a teen nightclub called the Bronx. And that was clearly Kev.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Is that Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
You are like the only person that in this room who's gotten that question.
That's my favorite TV show.
Great
for
show.
knowing
It's
that.
a great show. And Kev, his smile came on before the question was complete. It was like, boom.
So happy. You
my
get
favorite
a
TV show.
It's a great show.
You get
It's a
five.
great show. You've also got control of the board, Kev.
Ooh, and 5 points.
I know. Don't ever look up there.
Chicago Landmarks for 5.
All right, for 5 points, it's Chicago Landmarks. In what year was Millennium Park opened? Oh, there it is. I got it.
2000?
Was it 2000?
Oh, it's done.
We never do anything on time in Chicago.
This is a level 5 question, everyone. It's not 2000. All right, one more, 2 more shots. In what year was Millennium Park opened? Oh, and this is the one that came out after I finished speaking. Pasta.
2004?
Was it 2004? There it is.
You get extra
There it
points
is.
too, because no one ever gets it either.
Yeah, construction in Chicago takes longer than we typically expect it to. Pasta, you get control of the board once the questions become visible.
There you go. Okay. And wait. There you go.
Chicago Landmarks for 4.
All right, we're going to go back to Chicago Landmarks. Until 2016, Wrigley Field suffered from what? Curse. All right, and that's Barry.
We were cursed by a goat hex.
Is it the curse of the goat?
Yes, it is.
It is! Nicely done. That kept them from winning the World Series. Participating. And Barry, we're going to come back to you a little bit. Pat the Knife, come on up. You're going to spin the wheel of fortune cookie. Spin this wheel and let's check. And this is a spin it to win it. Go ahead and take your spot. take your spot, and everyone's going to get a chance to earn some points right now. Pat the knife, but not before I ask you a potentially embarrassing question. Of these 4 colors, which one's your favorite? Green, white, orange, or blue?
Blue.
Everyone turn around and look inside of your blue drawer. Everyone who's back there, you can get your cameras out and take videos of your friends. It's time for them to make a spectacle of themselves. Go ahead and put those glasses on. You know what you're going to do. Don't start yet, but you will get 30 seconds to get that ball in the basket using only the motions of your head. You may not use your hands except to keep the glasses affixed to your head. And if that ball is in that basket at the end of 30 seconds, you will get 5 points.
Yay!
30 seconds on the clock. Ready, set, go!
Got this thing first.
Oh, wait, you had it in there.
Get it.
There you go.
Oh, yay! Good job, Paul Harden. All right, Barry.
Almost got it.
Oh, come on.
Come on, Pam!
Let's ride. Let's power.
Now I got it. 4, I got it. 3, 2,
I got you, baby.
1, and time! All right. Who did you give points to
I got Mr. Eddie, I got Paul Harden, and I got Barry. Anyone else that I missed?
Did I miss anyone on this side? Let's put those glasses away. Let's give them a round of applause. And we're going to come back for another round of trivia questions. And Pat, the knife, for spinning the wheel, you got 3 points. So I'm now coming back to Kobe. Kobe, you've got control of the board.
TV Hangouts 4.
For 4 points, it's TV Hangouts. Which Albuquerque-based thriller series featured a fried chicken restaurant called Los Pollos Hermanos? Oh, and that was Eddie.
Breaking Bad.
Is it Breaking Bad?
Oh, yes, it is Breaking Bad.
It is Breaking Bad. Nice to know. You've got control.
Show us your for 2 points.
Excellent. In this category, you will see a verbal prompt. If you think you can do that thing in the prompt, put your paddle out and we'll give you a chance to show us your...
Oh, how many?
2 points.
Okay.
Show us your moonwalk.
Okay.
Worth 2 points. Only moonwalk. All right, Frog, come on out. Give it up for Frog. Woo! You look just like the man. There you go. You got 2 points for Frog, and you also get control of the board.
Match this pose 3.
Excellent. In this category, you will see a photograph. If you think you can match the pose in the photograph, then put your paddle out. For 3 points, let's see you match this pose. Can you walk like an Egyptian? And that is Pasta and Gohan. Come on out and walk like an Egyptian. Come on, everyone.
Do it the other way. You switch hands, I'll give you 3 extra. You both get 6 points because that's the feeling.
They're getting points! I haven't seen in a while. Once the questions become available, I will.
Wait, who was that? Okay, 5 and 6. Okay. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Okay, let's just do this. What are we doing? Okay, there we go.
We're letting you choose.
We're going to do Disney movies for 3 points.
All right, for 3 points, it's Disney movies again. Who is the youngest Disney princess? All right, and that was clearly Eddie.
That girl from.
Most of the Disney princesses are girls. Oh, all right. Let's try that again. Who is the youngest Disney princess? And that was
Penelope Pons-Leach.
from Wicked?
From Wreck-It Ralph.
From Wreck-It Ralph. Oh, yeah. Unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. And we've got one last shot. You've already had your shot. What? Here we go, Barry. Is it Brave, or you mean Merida? Brave. Is it Merida? What's the answer there?
Shockingly, the answer is Snow White.
Snow White was 12 years old. Snow White was
Little Erky when you think about it.
Yeah. She was 12. All right, it is now time to call forward Steen. Come on up, Steen. You're going to spin the wheel of fortune cookies. No blammies, no blammies, no blammies, no blammies, no blammies. And this is teal or not teal. Stand in the face the monitor. Steen. Steen, you might not have noticed, but we have 4 briefcases. Stand a little bit farther back so they can see. We've got 4 briefcases. 2 of them are teal. 2 of them are steel. I'm going to ask you to pick 2 and bring them right to where you are, but not before I ask our studio audience and our other contestants to help you make that choice. Teal! Steel! Steel! Help me make the choice, everyone! Steel! All right, Steve, are you content with the choices? You did not touch those yourself.
Absolutely.
All right, thank you so much, Samantha. So what we did not mention, Steen, is that inside of the briefcases, there's a 0, a 1, a 2, and a 5 that we will add to your score. And Samantha is here to show you the 2 that you did not pick. Not getting 1 point. One of those briefcases has a 5, and the other has a 2. Help him make the choice. The teal one! The steel one! Right! Steel. All right, Steen, we just got a call from the bank. You could walk away with 3 points, or you could open up that briefcase and get the points that are in it, or make a new choice. Your call. What would you like to do, Steen?
I want to gamble. Let's open up.
All right, we're going to gamble on the case. Here you go, Samantha. Let's see what Steen gets.
This is killing me, Steen.
Oh, Steen's getting 2 points! Nicely done. You're on the board, sir. And, you know what? I'm going to come over to Paul Harden and give you control of the board. We've got time for 1 more round of questions before we switch gears. So, Paul, you got control.
AKA 4.
All right, in this category, you will see the name of a character or a person for 4 points. Can you tell us another identity for?
What?
No, AKA for 4. Norma Jean Baker. All right, that's Steen.
Marilyn Monroe.
Is that Marilyn Monroe?
Yes, it is.
There it
Mr.
is,
President.
Steen. You got yourself 4 points. Let's give it up for Steen, everyone.
So let's do TV Hangouts for 5.
All right, for 5 points, it's TV Hangouts. This show, featuring a fast-talking mother and daughter duo, often had them visiting Luke's diner. And that is pasta.
Gilmore Girls.
Is that Gilmore Girls?
Yes, it is, but
It
Miss
is
Pasta,
Gilmore
I will
Girls.
give you 2 extra points if you can tell me the name of those fast-talking mother and daughter duo.
I know. Lorelai and Rory.
Yes, ma'am.
Points. Nicely done. And we're going to give you control again.
Going to go with Show Us Your for 4.
All right. For 4 points, can you please show us your silly human trick? If you're a human and you've got a trick and it's silly, you might get some points. And this is you. Barry, will you tell me what you're about to do?
I am double jointed in only one part of my.
Please show everyone how you're double jointed. Step into the light. Make sure they can see you.
Well, bury yourselves, but it's only this finger, and then we're gonna go all the way back inside.
I want to see, I want to see, I want to see.
Ah! That's 4 points for you, Barry.
That was awesome.
It doesn't hurt you at all. All right, and that's giving you control of the board. Once the questions become available.
We will do Chicago Landmark for 1 point.
All right, for 1 point, our first 1 point question. Let's see if it's worth 1 point. What is the nickname of the shiny sculpture, otherwise known as the Cloud Gate? All right, and this was the one that came out after I spoke. Go on. Is it the bean?
Yes, it is.
Yes! Please invite Big Bird to come here and spin the wheel of fortune cookie. No blammies! No blammies! No blammies! No blammies! No blammies! And that is Everyone's Got Talent. Stand right here. Stand right here.
You're not going to need your talent.
Alright, here at the Game Show, we believe that everyone has talent. But when we say that, we mean quantity and not quality. So here, we have a display of 5 different talents for you to show off. We have juggling balls, we have these finger cymbals, often associated with belly dancing. We have this kid's joke book, this hula hoop, and this guitar. It's only got 5 strings, and it's incredibly out of tune. Big Bird, for each of the talents that you can show us in 30 seconds, you will walk away with a point up to a maximum of 5. 30 seconds on the clock. Ready, set, go! Cheers!
Go to the next one.
Go with the next thing now. 2! Go to the next thing.
You got it, Big Bird.
3! Figure it out! 4!
Why does the king have trouble breathing?
Why?
I'm not sure.
That's a thing.
When he doesn't have any hair on my shirt.
Oh, when he doesn't have any air! Oh! You know, like he doesn't have a kid to inherit his king's nest. Alright, let's give it up for Big Bird! Luckily, Big Bird, all you had to do was tell a joke. You did not need to understand it. Alright, so, everyone, we're switching gears. Put your paddles away. You will not need them because you're a family, and you're a family, and this is the Trivia Period! So, we will be switching soon, but we still got a little bit to go. Let's get Kev and Pat the Knife right here in front of me. Shake hands, put your hands behind your back, and in just a moment, Samantha Fairbanks will put your hands behind your back. In just a moment, Samantha Fairbanks will read a question. If you think you have a response that belongs on this board, then you can ring this bell without breaking my hand. If your answer is on the board, we will play with your team immediately. Does that make sense, Pat the Knife and Kev?
Yes.
All right, Samantha.
All right. If Barbie had to raise some fast cash, name something she might auction off.
Her car.
Her car!
Why, yes, that is our #1 answer, Mr. Pinklebottom.
There it is. Thank you so much. All right. And we're going over here. And please, for Trivia Feud, we would like no help from the audience, and also be aware they can hear you. So if you're whispering ideas to each other, they will hear you. All right. Paul Harden, you might have played with as many Barbies as me. I don't know. Maybe I don't. I played with a lot. But what would you say Barbie would get rid of for money?
Her dream house.
Her dream house.
Yeah, good answer.
There it is. Nicely done. Pasta. It's very tough times at Mattel, so tell us what Barbie would get rid of.
Her shoes?
Her shoes!
Those are knockoffs.
There! I always found them shaped. They're hard plastic. Gohan, we've got 3 answers on the board. Her boat. Her boat!
No, unfortunately.
Oh, so sorry. She's still gonna... don't worry about that. Barry! I'm not going to finish that sentence. Barry!
Her accessories.
Please be more specific.
Jewelry.
Her jewelry!
Absolutely.
There it is. Eddie Van Halen, we've got 2 answers on the board, 1 strike. Let us know what you're thinking.
Her dog.
Her dog! Her dog! Her dog! Oh no! All right, Pat the Knife. We're coming back to Pat the Knife. Pat the Knife. We've got 2 answers on the board, but only 1 shot left for your team. And again, please don't start talking. If you get this right, I'm going to send it to Paul Harden. Maybe he can take it home. If you get it wrong, the other team gets 10 seconds to confer and a chance to steal those points. So, Pat the Knife, name something Barbie would auction off.
Her dresses.
Her dresses! Yeah! Nice, you've got a shot. Paul Harden, you know the pressure's all on you. And you could take this home for your team, or you could give them a chance to steal it. So what do you think? This is what we call drama, everyone. This is drama.
I'm feeling it. So dramatic. Am I gonna have
3,
timer here?
2. Her car. Her car is already up there. It's already up there. It's already up there. I'm so sorry, Paul. We've got to count that as a strike and take 10 seconds to grab that answer. Do your best. Cheer him on, but please no help. Now, if they get the one remaining answer on there, they're going to get 10 points per player. If they fail to take this answer, each of you will be taking 10 points home. Let's find out what they think right now. Kobe, you're our team representative.
Okay.
Ken! And I'm telling you, Paul Harden, to spin the wheel. No whammies, no whammies. And this is a scavenger hunt. Go ahead and take your spot back. Everyone is going to get a chance to earn some points. Everyone's going to get a chance to earn some points. Here's what's happening. We're putting you on a scavenger hunt. But when I say that, all you need to do is find an object with your eyes and put your hand in the air. Don't do anything else. We'll give you 30 seconds to find this object. If you can just put your hand in the air, if you see it, we'll verify that you found it. If you have, you'll get 5 points. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right. It's not inside your drawers. It's not behind the curtains. It's not in the audience. So 30 seconds to find the object that's listed on top of your drawer. If you move, I will push you back. Don't move.
Look all over the room, people. Look all over the room.
No, don't move, please. Push yourself back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's time! Eddie, what were you looking for?
Fish.
Did you not find a fish?
No.
There's one right over there. So sorry. So sorry, Eddie. Let's give you a high five. All right, Pat the Knife, what'd you get?
A gnome.
Did you find a gnome?
It's right there.
It's in its home. Nicely done, Pat the Knife. Let's give it up for Pat. Did you find a fortune cookie? Not on the wheel of fortune cookie, which I have specifically named like 4 times so far. So sorry. Pasta, what were you looking for?
A red case. I didn't raise my hand and I found it.
Where is it? You got 5 points. For pasta. Go on.
Disco ball.
Did you find a disco ball? There's your disco ball. You got 5 points. Barry.
Cow.
Did you find a cow?
No.
It's right there. Right behind Frog's head. So sorry, Barry. So sorry. Blinded by the light. Big Bird. You didn't. What'd you find? Did you find a flamingo? Where? It was a snake. It would have been 5 points for you, Kev. What were you looking for?
A baseball mitt.
Did you find a baseball mitt? Boom! Right behind Barry's head. 5 points for you, Kev. How about you, Kobe?
A cheese grater.
Did you find a cheese grater? That explains the flakes on my shoulder this morning. Nice job. 5 points for Kobe. Scene. Pig, where was it? Right there. Boom! Right there. Nicely done. On top of the speaker. You just didn't see it. And Frog.
Baseball.
Did you find a baseball?
Right behind Eddie.
Right next to the monitor. 5 points for Frog. Now, it's going to be Gohan and Steen. Come on up. This is our second round of Trivia Feud. After this, we'll be switching, but don't move yet. Shake hands. Come closer to me because you need to be able to reach this bell. You're very far from it. All right, good. Put your hands behind your back. And Samantha.
Name something people are often chased by in movies.
A monster.
A monster!
Woo! Yes, number 1.
There it is. Thank you so much. All right, Barry. Your face is very familiar, as though you've been in a lot of movies. I'm not sure. But if you were in a movie, what would be chasing you?
A dog.
A dog!
Yes.
There it is. Something happening like a Christmas story. Eddie, you've seen a lot of movies. Tell us what you're thinking.
A car.
A car! There it is. Half the knife.
Another person.
Can you be somewhat more specific with that?
A kid.
A kid! Ooh, that's underneath the listing of monsters. Okay, so, kidding. Take it easy. All right, Paul Harden.
The police.
The police! It has happened to me. It happened. I get it hard. You don't need to talk about it. All right. Nicely done. Pasta.
Killer?
A killer! You got the point! All right, everyone. Let's do this. We're going to thank our contestants, send them back into the studio audience. Let's get our new teammates up here. And can we get KY Kid up here to spin the Wheel of Fortune?
Okay, all right.
KY Kid, let's get you spinning the Wheel of Fortune cookie.
All right, here we go.
No blammies, no blammies, no blammies, no blammies. And that, following the arrow, is Tear Tractor! Stand right here, KY. Stay right here, because this is our most terrifying event. This is the Tear Tractor! Ooh. All right, KY. This is a tear tractor. I'm not sure, you may have seen a tractor, but you've never seen a tear tractor. I'd like you to take a peek right in here. Tell us what you see.
Don't look him in the eye.
What are they?
Those are jelly beans.
Jelly beans! Okay.
Ew.
No one responded. Let's try that. Ooh! All right, great. KY Kid, you'll get 5 points if you can eat one of these jelly beans and tell us what flavor it is. It's a very simple task. But here's what's going on, y'all. One of these jelly beans is delicious, and the other jelly bean is in no way delicious. In fact, I will let you know that one of these jelly beans is delicious chocolate pudding. That just sounds good going down my throat. And the other one is canned dog food. For 5 points, eat a jelly bean. Cheer them on, everyone! It's 5 points.
All right.
I got the chocolate. Let's give it up for KY Kid! We've got 2 more rounds of feud coming up. And let us now call forward. I haven't met any of these folks. Let's get Pumpkin and Cherry up here. All right, shake hands. Put your hands behind your back. And Samantha.
All right.
Name an animal you can recognize just by its nose.
A dog.
A dog!
Number 2 answer. Well done.
There it is. Thank you so much. Dogs have those very nice wet noses. They're very familiar. Tony Baloney,
Yes.
please name a creature whose proboscis tickles your memory fibers.
Hippopotamus?
A hippopotamus! Ooh. The baby ones are very cute. If you haven't seen baby hippo, they're very cute, but not
They
memorable.
do have a cute nose.
Des.
They didn't make it on here,
A
unfortunately.
cat.
A cat!
Meow.
There it is. Nicely done, Des. Nicely done. Give it up for him. I'll remind you that they gave you lots of applause. All right, Shaq. Let's go with a deer. A deer! A female deer! Woo, hooray! It's not an answer. Sorry, Shaq. All right, Matt, taking this to you because, and please no chatting on this side, because this is your last shot. So if you get this right, we've got 4 answers. So the rest of your team is going to have to pick this up after you. But if you get this wrong, they get the chance. Do you understand? Yes. All right, Matt, tell me what it's a pig. A pig!
Yes, Matt. Well,
There it is! Next one, Pumpkin. Team pressure's on you. This is a room full of pressure.
Come on, Pumpkin. Come on, Pumpkin. Pumpkin. So quiet.
Cheer on.
Yeah, Pumpkin,
you got it!
3, 2. A chicken!
No.
Ooh, unfortunately, birds have feet or bills, never noses. You've never seen a bird with a nose. They've got their 10 seconds. They can hear you. They can hear you.
Ooh,
All right,
look at that.
I'm
They
coming back
know
here.
what's
And
going
Candy.
on.
Elephant.
An elephant!
Candy, you are so smart.
And let's see these remaining 2 answers.
I didn't know that was a nose in a trunk.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Anteaters.
Which is actually proboscis.
And a horse. And let's get Dez and Tim the Gun.
Tim the Gun.
Well done.
This is our final round of LSU. Yes, you don't need to paddle at all right now. So, Samantha.
I'm giving points. Hold please 1 second. Say, oh wow, I don't know what I'm saying. They
Wow, Matt and Steen just got a pretty down.
Okay, I'll fix
Game
that
over,
later.
man.
All right, name something parents tell their kids not to waste.
Not to what?
Waste stuff.
I don't even know what she said.
Yeah, can you
Read that again.
Read that in English.
Go
Hey,
stand
take it
in-
easy, Ron.
Go stand in the corner right now. Stand in the corner.
Wow.
She's not lying.
I'm in the corner.
No, in the corner.
Further. All right, name something parents tell their kids not to waste.
Food.
Food!
That is our #1 answer, darling.
There you go. You got this. You were close. You were close. All right, Shaq, I'm bringing it to you. If I don't know if you had parents. If you did, what would they tell you not to waste?
Their education.
Your education! Not to waste your parents' education.
Good answer.
No.
Their education. Oh, the kids' education. Either way. All right.
No.
All right.
No, just
All right. So you're fine at it, Matt.
Your time.
Time!
Good job,
Good one.
Matt. There we go.
There it is.
Money.
Money! Yeah! All right. Coming back to you, Tony Baloney. We've got 3 answers on the board, only 1 strike.
gas.
Gas! All right. Des, we've got 1 shot, but 3 answers to go. You know how this works, yes?
Yes.
All right. Tell us what you're thinking.
Come on, Desi. You know it.
Why don't you waste?
Desi. You know it.
3, 2,
Close?
close! All right. You get 10 seconds. Can Team 1 take home these points? Can they? No. Keep it positive,
Maybe.
y'all. Keep it positive. All right, your 10 seconds is up, and I am coming back to you, Rontron. Rontron, you are now our team representative because I saw your face first.
Okay, thanks. We say talent.
Don't waste your talent!
Do you think that could be considered under #6?
Yes.
Yes,
We
we
think
do.
No,
Yeah,
we say
we
no.
do.
I believe it should be, but you know what? Whatever.
We should let the
So
audience
this
decide.
Never get to the audience. What are these answers here?
they're coming up.
Don't waste water! Don't waste electricity! And don't waste your life!
Wow.
I'm with you on that one.
I don't think they're the same. They're different things.
I-
All right, everyone, get
We
your
can
paddles
disagree.
ready. But before that, it is time for me to call Tim the Gun to spin the Wheel of Fortune cookie. No blammies! No blammies! No blammies! No blammies! No blammies! And we're following the arrow right over here to snatch phrase. Go ahead and stand in front of Candy. And from this side of the room, I would like you to pick an opponent.
Okay.
Pumpkin's getting picked.
Calling it
Pumpkin's
out.
getting picked. All right, so Pumpkin and Tim the Gun, you are now the temporary captains of your teams. Your job is to get your teammates to guess as many of the words and phrases on these cards as you can. And you can do or say anything that you like except for the words that you're trying to get them to guess. If it was a fire truck, you could say that it was a red emergency vehicle, or that it goes woo, woo, woo. But you can't say the words fire truck, fire truck. For every word or phrase that your teammates guess, every member of your team will take home a point. 30 seconds on the clock. Ready, set, go!
It's like a branch, but it's smaller.
Wait. Stairs is one of the things
They're sleeping and they're really scary.
Right.
You sleep on here.
Hello.
No, when you're out. They're all over our things right now.
Sequence.
Water, your yard with this.
Hose.
Sprinklers.
Puzzle. Putting it together.
You ride two floors, but it's not.
5,
You,
4,
Fruit that's yellow.
3, 2, 1. That's time! All right, Pumpkin. What words and phrases did your team guess?
twig, nightmare, cot, garden hose, sequins, and escalator, and jog.
That's 7 points for the team! Good job, man, Pumpkin. Tim the Gun, what words and phrases did your teammates guess?
Banister, mute, ceiling fan, pogo stick, puzzle piece, banana peel.
That's 6 points for this team!
I gave both teams 10 points apiece because I like you.
All right. So it's time for you to get your paddles ready. We're coming into our final rounds of trivia, and I'm coming up to you. Goku. It's been a little while since I've seen you. We've got 6 categories on the board. Sing that verse, bird brains, impressions, super challenges, good show, old sport, and get lit. I would love for you to pick a category and point value.
Impressions.
How many points? 5. All right. In this category, you will see the name of a character or person. If you think you can do an impression of them, then put your paddle out for 5 points. Let us see an impression of.
You know what, Neil? Pinklebottom, if they're going to do this impression, they really need to do
Yes.
like
sure.
really, like
No, it has to
go
be a
big or
impression.
go home.
I get it.
All right, good. I just need you to let them know.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. 5 points. Here you go.
Mariah Carey.
Actually, no.
All right. I saw Des come out. Des. You see a Mariah Carey.
Well, Nick Cannon was my man, but I dumped him and came on his show. And then
Those
I got
sound
paid
like
my
facts,
money.
but not impressions.
It's not.
Work on that impression. All right. All right. Here we got. It's Candy. Come on, Candy. Show us what you got.
I'm sorry in advance. All I want for Christmas is you.
Nicely done.
Awesome.
Candy, you are getting control of the board. Sounded just like her.
Yep.
All right.
That's how I see it, felt it.
Get lit 5.
All right, for 5 points, it's time to get lit. The movie Clueless was inspired by the novel Emma by this British author. Lit stands for literature. All right, and that says
Mark Twain?
is Mark Twain the author?
No, darling, I'm sorry.
Mark Twain might have visited London, but he was as American as they come. The movie Clueless was inspired by the novel Emma by this British author. All right, and that's KY Kid.
Jane Austen.
Is it Jane Austen?
Yes, it is.
It is Jane Austen. It is Mr. Darcy. KY Kid, you're going to get control of the board.
All right, we're going to do. Let's do sing that verse for 4.
All right, in this category, you will see the lyrics to a song. I will read out those lyrics, and then if you can sing the following part of that verse, the remainder of that verse, then you will get these points for 4 points. Let's see the lyrics.
Yes.
Shake it up, baby, now. All right, and KY Kid was after I spoke. Twist and shout, boom, baby, now.
Yeah.
That is 4 points. Let's give
Now that's how you sing a verse.
That's the way.
We're going to do impressions for 4.
All right, for 4 points, let us see an impression of SpongeBob SquarePants. All right, this was Pumpkin.
I loved it.
Yeah! Pumpkin gets 4 points.
But
And
does anyone think they can beat it?
Ooh.
Go against it.
All right, this is where I saw first.
I'm ready. Promotion. I'm ready.
I like it. Anyone else? I like SpongeBob.
I saw one come over here.
Feeling it.
You did
No,
not.
okay. All right, I lost track of where we are, so Cherry, you got control.
Good show, old sport for 3.
For 3 points, it's good show, old sport. Which professional wrestler's catchphrase is "You can't see me"? Oh, and that was definitely Cherry.
Hey.
Is that John Cena?
Yes, it is John.
It is John Cena. And Tim the Gun, have you spun the Wheel of Fortune quickly yet?
have.
You have? Then I'm not breaking you out. Then it's going to be Rontron. Come on out. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. And this is Dancing with the contestants. Rontron, stand right here, but I'm going to ask you to pick a partner from anyone on the stage here. Anyone on the stage.
Oh, well, you're asking for it. I gotta go with Candy.
All right, Candy. And Rontron, stand right next to each other by the monitor. You will have the job of dancing toward me and back in 15 seconds. But this is not just any dance. This is a tango! So, I do not care if it is technically accurate, but I do care that you're cheek to cheek. Both ways. If you get that, you're getting the 5 points. Ready, set, go!
I want to see a tip at
the end. You lost the name tag. I'll get that. Thank you so much. All right, 5 points for Rontron and Candy. All right, but I am coming over to you, KY, because you know, sometimes someone else has to get control.
Yeah, exactly. Let's do impressions for 3 points.
All right, the 3-point impression is Kanye West. All right, that was definitely KY.
I don't want to interrupt anybody. I just want to say Beyonce had the best video of the year. I mean, that's what I'm going to say.
That's 5 points!
I want to beat it.
I don't know if anyone
Only you would let me interrupt him while he was talking.
I mean, that would be really true. That is the most. But Shaq, you're getting control. What? Once we get those questions.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
Yeah,
thought I
no,
was
I'm
spacing
not.
out.
Gotta see another one.
Oh, wow. Tough day.
Let's go with super challenges for 4.
All right. What is the 4-point super challenge?
We'll see in just 1 second.
It's the 3-legged race. So Shaq, you're in that.
Oh, of course.
Shaq, you've asked for it. You're in it. So I would like you to pick a partner from anyone in the room.
Des, let's go.
All right, Des and Shaq. Nancy, you want to do that?
What?
I got this, right? And I would like you to pick. Can you move this way, please? Yeah. I would like you to pick 2 opponents from anyone who's in this room on stage.
Let's go with Elijah. What's your
Cherry? Cherry?
Cherry. And pumpkin.
Cherry and pumpkins. That's a very strange pie. All right. Stand over there. Stand over there next to them. All right, everyone. So they're going to race in a 3-legged race, but we're not going to tie your feet together. We don't have cable. We don't have insurance. So, no, you signed a waiver. We're fine. So what we're going to ask you to do is stand next to each other, put your arms around each other, and put one of you cross the middle leg over your partner's leg.
Okay.
Yes, and be careful because you're wearing socks. So just be careful, okay? The first team to give me a high 5. Both members are getting 5 points. You can put that foot on the floor. You don't need to, like, whoop.
He's not flexible. Apparently he can't.
You can't just put your foot on the floor?
No, I'm so serious.
So there you go.
Yeah,
That difficult?
Yes.
Okay, you got it! All right, the first team that gives me a high 5. You might want to stand back just a little bit. First team that gives me a high 5 gets the points.
Let's go, pumpkin.
Ready, set, go!
Let's go, Cherry.
It is Dez and Shaq. Dez and Shaq. Let's give it up for Dez. And yeah, let's do this. I'm coming back to you, Tony Baloney. Let's see your choice.
Let's do Get Lit for 3 points.
All right, for 3 points, it's time to get lit again. This novel about a revolution in France is the basis for one of the longest-running Broadway musicals of all time, and that was Rontron.
Les Miserables.
Is that Les Miserables?
Oui.
There it is. Away. Rontron, you got control. Thank you. Let's give it up for Rontron.
We'll go to sing that verse for 3.
All right, 3 points. Let's see the lyrics.
Are you ready? Everyone ready?
Yes.
All right.
Yay.
This is but it's still with
When I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign. And that was Pumpkin.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
You gotta sing that.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
Yeah! Yes! You got this. And alright, you got this. And I'm gonna call forward. Boom! Goku. It's time for you to spin the wheel.
Yay!
Cheer him on. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies, and we're following that arrow to Stinko. We're gonna stand right here.
Best game ever!
And this is one of our favorite games. It's called Stinko. Goku, you're gonna drop the puck down. Wherever it lands, you're gonna get those points. But I will give you a chance, Goku, to potentially double that score. Inside of this briefcase and this briefcase, you will find some pucks. If you can correctly identify the scent of the scratch and sniff sticker on those pucks, and when I say scent, I mean scent. They don't really smell like anything. Okay, then you will get double points. Goku, pick a left or right. Left, right, right, left. Help me out. Left, right, left. Goku, this is a sweet food item that starts with the letter. I just changed since the last time. B. You can grab it. Okay. It's a scratch and sniff sticker. You might find this in a pie. It has a very strong color association. Is it banana?
Yes.
Yeah!
I was thinking banana. I was feeling it. I'm glad you guys got it.
Thank you so much. 4 points for Goku. And we're coming up into our final round of trivia. We're in the final 3 minutes of the Game Show, so we're entering what I like to call Lightning Round! Picking up the categories and point values, and also every single question will be worth double points! If you need to catch up, this is the time to do it. Let's go to Sing That Verse for 2.
All right, here we go.
Scaramouche, can you do the Fandango? Pumpkin.
Very, very lightning feet. Galileo. I don't know.
You skipped some words. But you did have it, and we're coming over to you.
Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening.
Galileo, Figaro. Nice. Yeah, that's it. 4 points for Candy. Let's go to a category we have not seen yet. Let's go to Bird Brains for 2. What's the name of Harry Potter's pet owl? All right, and KY Kid was there after I spoke.
I don't know.
Is it Hedwig?
Well, yes, it is.
Like you didn't know Hedwig. Come on, everyone. Let's go to impressions for 2.
Alrighty then.
Sylvester Stallone, and that was Ron. Yeah, that's 4 points for Rontron. Let's give it up for Rontron. You like ball clapping now? Cool, I got you.
It's weird.
We will go to Good Show Old Sport for 4.
Right, I'll leave the clap like that for the rest of the day.
Who was at bat for the Mudville 9? This is
Huh?
from one of the most famous poems of American literature, and that's Rontron.
Mighty Casey.
Is it the Mighty Casey?
Oh, yes, it is the
It is the Mighty Casey at bat. A very tough day on the mound. Let's go to Get Lit for 4.
Yes.
This famous series of spy novels and movies was created by the writer of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. And that is Ron Tron.
I'm wrong, but I'm going to say James Bond.
Is it James Bond?
Shaken, not stirred.
You are not at all wrong. That was completely right. Ian Fleming both created both James Bond and Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Ron Tron, you just got yourself 8 points. Let's go to Bird Brains for 3.
Alright.
Dick Grayson is just one person who held the mantle of this avian-themed sidekick. And that is Ron Tron again.
Robin.
Is it Robin?
Yes.
6 points for you, Ron Tron. All right. You know you can get your paddles out, everyone. Just remember, you do have paddles. Let's try Sing That Verse for 5.
Alright.
Come on, Dennis.
I'm not throwing away my shot. You know I'm not throwing away my shot. And that is Cherry.
I'm not gonna wait. I know this. I know this. Oh my god, it's from a play, and I know. Okay, never mind.
Oh, okay.
I know.
Cherry.
I know it's from Hamilton.
It is
from Hamilton. I don't remember the lyrics.
I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot.
All right, again, you missed the top of that layer. Let's try that again. Let's take it back a couple layers. Ayo.
I don't
Lightning round.
We're going there. All right, and our time is up. Let's take a look at that lyric. Ayo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. And Pumpkin, we'll give you a point for that.
There we go.
All right, and now I'll ask all of our contestants to join us on the stage. Join us on the stage. That means that we're going to have 12 bodies over here and 10 bodies over here. Put your paddles away. We're not done because we've got one final challenge left. And that is Super Challenge number 2.
Yeah, I didn't know what that meant.
Super Challenge number 2. Here's what's going on, y'all. This is the neck ball pass. Here at the Game Show, we have these especially designed neck balls. They're designed to go only between your chin and your chest and nowhere else. Don't insert this yet, Ron Trump. Don't insert this yet, Big Bird. Here's what's going to happen. We're going to race sending that ball neck to neck to neck to neck to neck all the way until we reach here. And then Big Bird, you're going to send it all the way until we reach Frog. And then Big Bird and also... Can't see your name.
I feel like
Tony
we've
Baloney.
got
Tony
an
Baloney,
interesting
you're going
challenge.
to go to the end of the line because that's going to match up to the 12 over here.
Okay.
And once you get it back, once you get that ball, you're going to find this basket wherever I'm standing. Keep it in your neck and get it in here. And the first team to get the ball in the basket, every member is getting 10 points. If you drop the ball, put it back on the person before you's neck. If you drop the ball, give the ball back to the person before you. Okay, ready, set, go!
Chest was acceptable.
You got it, yeah.
Oh, smart move. Dig that.
Smart.
I like him.
Nice, Patrick. Or pet the knife.
Come on, guys.
Doing great!
Yes, look at that forward.
Are we supposed to go more?
No. There are 12 of them.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I love it.
We got this.
How long you been there yet? All right, everyone. So we'll give Samantha Fairbanks a chance to tabulate these scores. But in the meantime, Rontron, if you win the Game Show, where will you go?
I'm thinking home.
Hey, where are you going?
Train station.
The train station!
Disney World.
Disney World! That's the place I would like to go. Pat.
The Bean.
The Bean! It's not very far. You can walk there. KY.
Kentucky.
Kentucky! Was that what your name said? I thought it was a different thing. All right, Paul.
Dude!
The end of Lucky.
Yes, that was it.
Right. All right. Paul Harden. Your car! Costa. Hawaii! Rome! Wakanda! To sleep! Paris! Miami! Hawaii! Spain!
A dog walk.
That made me laugh more.
The Uber.
The Uber! Wait, you don't get just rides here? Like, you have to get... All right, anyway. Italy! Woo!
France.
Work! Really? It's late. All right, Kev, there's an ice storm going to happen. All right, Kev. Shondaland! I'm not sure what that is.
What? Shondaland?
Oh! Is that a park that she made?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, got it. All right, Des.
Zimbabwe.
All right. Have you got any ties? Oh, we need prizes since I was set up for non-teams. I'll go get some if you can help.
Thank you. I love all of you.
Woo!
We love you.
And Max, this is so beautiful. I would go to Bora Bora, actually.
Yeah.
That's so smart. It's It's fabulous at any time of the year.
All right, Samantha.
Yes, we are so ready. Here we go. In third place, we have with 71 points. Coming straight from the 80s because that's how they roll. Or no, 70 points. I'm sorry, I don't know how to read my handwriting. Oh my god.
We do have a tie.
No,
I'll go get more prizes.
Okay, that's cool. So they're like, alright, 70 points. They're two ties. Straight from the 80s and straight from a cow factor, Kobe beef, and from the basketball lanes. We have Shaq and Kobe and Eddie and David and Ron.
Alright, each of you are taking home a limited edition water bottle from Ragnarok Axe Throwing. That's our axe throwing range upstairs. We will teach you how to throw an axe. But also you can keep any kind of beverage in there that you can find. Let's give it up for our third team!
And second place with 71 points, we have Kid and Mr. Paul Hart.
Kentucky and Paul, you are each taking home a pass to our signature escape room, Trapped in a Room with a Zombie. We've got a zombie on a chain. Every 5 minutes the chain will get longer, and hopefully you'll get out before the zombie gets you. Let's keep on
And in first place, they came from out of nowhere. They shone like stars, and they are the queens of the day.
Game show queen! Let's bow to your queen, everyone. Let's bow to your queen. And it's time to dance it out. Put it out! Put it out! Bring it in! Bring it in! And give it a spin! And come join us on the dance floor, everyone. And this has been the Game Show Game Show. We hope you've had as good a time as we have. We love you! Good night!